Hello, my name is Jane, and I was just told I likely have kidney cancer. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself first. First of all, I want to apologize if the editing and the filming and everything isn't so great because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, and hopefully it will get better in the future. But I'll just tell you a little bit about what led up to this situation. About a month ago, if you'd have asked me, I would have said I was in excellent health. I don't take any medications. I'm been very healthy all my life. I'm very active. So it came as a bit of a surprise. And I'll just say I'm very athletic and strong. I ran track in college, and within the 70s and 80s did a lot of 10Ks, and in year 2000 I did the LA Marathon, and for the last 10 years or so I've been really heavily into swimming. I swim every day. So, but the one physical thing that I do have is a kind of bad back. For about 10 years I've been on and off with pretty severe back problems, and in middle December, the 14th, I had an appointment with my back surgeon, really seriously contemplating back surgery, and he ordered a CT scan. I'd been seeing him for some time, but it'd been a couple years that I'd been there, and he wanted a new CT scan, and that CT scan came up with an incidental finding of a splenic artery aneurysm, which can be pretty serious, and he recommended that I follow up with a vascular surgeon, so I did that. And before I had that appointment, that vascular surgeon ordered a CTA, which is an enhanced CT scan, arteriogram. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, so I had that, and it turned out the splenic artery aneurysm was nothing to be concerned about. It's calcified. He does want to follow it in a year just to make sure, but he said to cross it off the list. It's nothing that I should be concerned about. However, I did come up with the CTA did reveal a number of other issues that are important. One of them being 3.1 by 2.5 centimeter mass on my left kidney, a round, hyper-enhancing mass, suspicious for kidney cancer. So about 80% of these masses are kidney cancer, which means 20% aren't, and a percentage of the ones that are kidney cancer are a type of cancer that's extremely slow growing and rarely, if ever, metastasized. So I was told that I should see a urologist, a urology oncologist, and my very good friend and neighbor, who is a UCLA doctor, her name is Nancy. She got me in within 3 days to the head of urology at UCLA. His name is Litwin, and I had an appointment with him at UCLA, which was interesting because, it's a tremendous blessing to be so close to a major research center. But I found it really dystopian, really Kafkaesque, from the parking to when I went there, the waiting room had about a couple dozen people waiting in it, and when I went to check in, they had this thing on the desk with business cards in it. There was like over 30 physicians in that office, so that was a little putting off. Actually, it just seemed so institutional. But anyway, I am grateful to have such a high level of care. So he has recommended that I have a needle biopsy, which is supposed to take place on the 25th of February. So that's just about 5 days away. And so that is about it. The interventional radiologist that's going to do the biopsy, his name is Moridzabi, Moridzadeh. He's with the UCLA. He's with, that was the name of the vascular guy I saw. The guy doing the needle biopsy, his name is, I'll think of it in just a minute. There's been so many new doctors, I'm really swamped with names. But so I have a virtual appointment with him on Tuesday, the 22nd, just to go over some questions and concerns I had about the biopsy. And then the biopsy takes place this coming up Friday. And I'll know more after that. What else should I tell you? I'm going to have to leave in a few minutes. I have a reservation to go swimming at Santa Monica College. It's a fantastic location. And I'll, at the end of this video, I'll put a picture of the facility. It's so great. I'm so grateful to have such a, during the whole pandemic, most of the pandemic, they were closed for a little while, but most of the pandemic, I've had a place to really refresh and renew my spirits and so on. And so I also am an ocean swimmer. And anyway, so I'm going to go swimming, and I'll check in with you again after I have, perhaps after I have the virtual meeting with the doctor, but maybe I'll combine that with the information about what the biopsy was like. So that's my story, and I hope all of you are taking good care of your mental and physical health, and maybe you want to join me in this journey. I'm doing this really partly just to organize my thoughts for myself about what's happening, and also, you know, in hopes of maybe building community. And, you know, I've been doing a lot of reading on the internet since this happened to me, and, yeah, so might be good to be able to actually meet with people who've had the same experience. Anyway, I'm going to try and post this. I've never done anything like this before, and wish me luck. So goodbye, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I think it's like the last one.